haven't even put my mic on. That'd be a good start. Tell me how it works. I know, you see, I don't have a transition anymore between clips, so I just appear. Just right here. If you don't pay that £30 a month, no transition. The music's coming from the Mac, but it doesn't seem to pick that up, so tell me if it comes off the mic and it sounds shit. If it does, I'll just turn it off. Proper Kind of Meds, how we doing? Let me know that the audio's working. I can hear myself, so it must be. Not gonna need this. Look, it's got like, I put the level heady stickers on there because the pink outline just fit in perfectly. And then obviously my job. Let's roll up. We roll up. We roll up. I kind of thought about a hash hole. Is it too early for a hash hole? Are you awake? Hi, Seabass. You can't hear anything, really? It was coming through on mine. Let me check my YouTube. I can hear. Oh, you can hear me, but not music. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Don't worry about the music then. As long as everything's good, we're good. Don't you guys worry about the music. Bigger things have happened. I don't know how I used to get the internal input to come up on my PC. But they really hate you doing this stuff on Mac. Like, I genuinely almost kept my PC just for streaming. Especially because I already had, like, all the... what are they called? Like, the little graphics, like, that I'd done on that computer, but I've just put them on here. Back from Damn, tell me about it. How was it? What was your favourite place? What was the best thing you smoked? Tell me. I want to hear it all. My friends were in Amsterdam this week with fucking Snoop Dogg and, like, Method Man and Wu-Tang. Like, Amsterdam's popping off this week. Tell me. I don't like to not have a glass tip, especially for, like, a hash hole. But all my glass tips are dirty. But I think I have some, like, ones that don't live in my case that are about that we could maybe, like, jerry rig something together. Like, this is a Nuggies one that's just, like, really open, so I don't really use it. But if you put a paper one in there, it's really good. It's all good. So I'm gonna do that. Have you ever seen papers this... why? They're tips this big. These are the Glass Kid ones. Huge. Oh, I'm cold. I thought we were done with, like, being cold. I thought the heating was not coming on again. I thought we were all good. But right now I am very cold. And I went to TK Maxx yesterday. I was like, I'm going to get myself a heated blanket while you guys reduce them. I'll get a new dressing gown. Nah, it was all gone already. Summer is officially hit Yorkshire, apparently. Oh, okay. Put it in the wrong oil. We can all get behind that one. There we go. I just put like a paper tip inside the glass so it's not as open and we don't get no Scooby snacks. I have a few jars that kind of need using up, but to stay consistent I think I'll just use like some of the Jack Kush maybe. I don't know how much of that'll last in Thunder. There's enough here to do something with. Hill Street Blues Bar, eh? Ooh. Pink Starburst. Wow. Lovely. I've never been there. I don't even think I've heard of them, but I am definitely a fan of a blues bar. So consider it on my list. Plastic grinder? Got one. There's nothing scarier than a Facebook notification. Oh, it's fine, it's just someone's birthday that I don't know anymore. Like, Facebook goes off when your homie's dead and, like, their mum's trying to find the number. Cuff Shop Reefer. Oh, okay, yeah, I know where that is. Like, the last time I went to Amsterdam as well, I wasn't really a smoker. In fact, I didn't smoke any weed on the entire trip. I remember thinking... I was a big drinker at the time, I was 4 sober, and I remember thinking beer's expensive. But my friends that I was with smoked, and even when I wasn't a smoker, I used to be the one that rolled, because I had smoked weed when I was younger, but not enough, but I was always good at rolling, so. He played drum and bass? No way. At a blues bar? What kind of drum and bass? Like, Wilkinson, like, you missed Snoop because you had to catch a flight. That's fair. I want to know if my insurance covers European travel, to be honest, because I bought this car with full attempts of like, wow, this car's huge, I can sleep in it. I don't know if I can take it out of England. And if I can't, I should really change my insurance, because I really want to be able to just pop off to Dam. And admittedly, it's a 30-minute flight from Leeds Bradford. It's 29 minutes from here to Amsterdam. It's so quick. I don't live far from the airport, but costs more money, and sometimes the journey's the best part. And I just love, like, do you remember like Tony Hawk's Underground, like the World Destruction Tour? That was always my dream, to like go do that and film something like that. I just want a road trip with my homies. I want to film goofy things like I used to when I was a professional unicyclist. I was gonna roll a hash hole. I haven't put any hash in it. We'll start with this. We can always build up to a hash hole. But I have, like, kind of just got it all over the tray. I might as well. You love Amsterdam and you need to go back. Ah, no way. I really want to go back as well. Make some better memories. But I can't say it's solidified. I can't say it's on the list. The tickets have not been bought for Amsterdam, put it that way, so anytime I go out there, I'm sure it will be with no notice. I've been fighting with Booking.com, which is a really, really regular thing in my life. You guys wouldn't believe how many hours a month I spend on the phone to Booking.com. Give me another site, because I don't want to use them anymore, and they've just been taken over by someone else. That it's just making it even worse. But like, my name on my flights to New York. Hey, Keegs, how you doing, man? The name on my flights to New York does not match my passport, because I have since got married, and I've been trying to sort it for so long, and they're just making it 10 times harder than it needs to be. What am I smoking at the minute? Right now, this is going to be the Elastin Thunderfuck you will have seen if you saw the review from the Hoods Pharmacy. It was the Scottish people. Been trying this cream of the crop Boof Scotty, and there's a blueberry sugar, so I think I'm going to film that today. And then for medical, buddy, I'm all about the Jack Kush at the moment. The Big Nasty Jack Kush kind of smells like beer, but like not in the way the Gorilla Kush does. It smells like an empty bottle of Budweiser on the floor, but in the best way. Like you can smell it just rolling around in there. Well, I'm glad you're alive, Keegs. I hope everything's going well for you and the pups, and I hope I get to see you at some events soon. Things are all ticking round awfully fast. Is that a cat? That's Seeps. Okay, sit down. I'm cold. Let's sit down and have this. Put it by the filter so I don't kill Mally. Bien. Yeah, Big Nasty. Yeah. And it's not a case of like, you might see me always like, a lot of the time I'll go back to the Big Nasty strains. It's nothing to do with them in particular, it's just they're often like a lot of them. Like, I don't know if they still do the carbon fibre. That carbon fibre was always 1010. This Jack Kush is pretty good. I think it's my second or third batch of it. And I'm pretty sure last week, I don't know if it's the same now, it was like 30 quid on the 10G or something. And I was like, for a 27% that's really nice. I can't really say no. Whoa. Blueberry banana, sounds like a bit of me. Cadillac Rainbow. Well, prawn sweets. What? Prawn sweets? Like the little foamy prawns. Siebes is yelling at me. But I need to, like, I've been missing my bong. Every time Gumbo comes on stream, I'm like, oh, I need my bong. Need a bong rip, and then have to clean it. I think a fresh bottle of ISO is coming today, however, so. But my bong, my baby, Shay here, just looking a bit dirty, to be honest. I even used an ash catcher yesterday, but I didn't like how it ripped. 65 on the 10G, that's good. I miss them foamy prawns. I hate sometimes I hate that my husband doesn't smoke. Because when I say, I should have used this before I came on stream. When I say to him, oh, this tastes like so and so, he's like, it all just smells like weed. Right, okay. I've had a lot of strains recently that have had like insane nug appeal, bag appeal, and then just not been there when you actually go for it. So I've been a bit more strict about my medical. Wakey! Are you at work today? I'm so bored. Wanna hang out? Oh shit, I have neighbours again. And now the baby's crying. Oh my god, I can hear baby crying through the wall. Someone bought the house next door. There's no one on this side. This is it semi-detached? Is what it's called. There's no one on this side, but this side's attached. And like they've been building for months, and every day it's just been like through the walls. But it sounds like they moved in there by the crying baby. Oh, work, damn. I just want to get enough money that I can employ all my friends, and then everyone's free all the time. I felt really sick this morning, so this is definitely helping. What is this? Oh, this is the Elastin Thunderfuck. Again, like the smell and stuff looks great, and it burns pretty great too, but I would like the terps to come through a bit more. Whereas the lemon one they gave me, and the Donny Burger, admittedly, the terps come through perfect. This Donny Burger probably burnt the best, and just was overall the best, but maybe the nugs looked the least best. But I think we could have learnt a lot from Blue Zushi and things that sometimes the best looking nugs, sometimes the not the best looking nugs lead to some of the best plants. Seeds, bro. I'm trying to protect your lungs here. But if you come near the filter, I can't. No one can hear my stream music. I could be listening to anything, it would be way better. Wear my glasses, I might put some tunes on, but then I fear I might just sing at you. A couple of my friends, like, one of them's a wrestler. They're both wrestlers. I don't know why I started this. But she does, like, this fucking karaoke. She's called Lana, and they call it Lana Oki. And they do it at the end of, like, a lot of shows, or in the middle of a lot of shows. And it's just comedy gold. Maybe it'd be like that day when we did play SingStar on here at 8 AM one Saturday morning. We've done a lot of cool things on the stream in our times. And, yeah, I just like chatting. I just fucking like chatting to people, bro. I keep thinking about doing more, like, calls in the Discord. Admittedly, I had to reinstall Discord on this first. Because when I came on, I realised it's not logged in on here. But doing that, and, like, I didn't want to stream to Kick, because I feel like Kick really pushes people to give you money. And it's not like you don't get anything out of it that no one else gets. Like, I understand people that want to give you money to help you, but with Kick it was like, subscribe to watch these videos these live streams that I'm gonna post for everyone anyway. I just didn't feel like it was fair, especially not in the cause he lives. Like, I don't need to take money off people for something that's gonna be free. Have you seen JCW? Yeah, I know a lot about JCW, and yeah, a lot of the guys at I was always under the impression that there would be a day in my life where I will be with a load of juggalos that are wearing face paint. I just knew it'd happen. And that's the only time I think it might happen. So if you want to book me versus Ring Rat, 2 chronically ill girls, I'll be there. That was my Sally, but I don't know where she is. Can't be that, but get it. While there's not many of us as here as well. I can't see without my glasses. Are you guys coming to the wrestling event? It sounds weird saying that. It feels like my two worlds are crossing. Like, I always wanted, like, Big Joe and Caden and stuff to see 420 events because I knew it'd blow their pea brains. I used to get so annoyed watching Big fucking Joe ripping silicon bongs, like, at the back of shows. Allegedly, he never does that. Oh, yeah, it's on his Instagram. I guess I'm not out in the brute guy. I just thought if they saw the UK scene and what's available, they would lose their minds. So bringing it all together is so exciting. You went to a Cologne gathering in 2004. That's amazing. Where was it? I want pictures. Do you have MySpace pictures from it? I don't think MySpace was out in 2004. I think I got it in 2006. Sometimes, like, you get it, some people might feel it, or if you have fibromyalgia or any kind of, like, irritable pain thing going on, like, sometimes just, like, my skin is, like, going crazy. And honestly, just having one Zoot really calms it down. We've got... Oh, you poor thing. I won't mention anything on them. I'll let my friend Lou Nixon do the talking on that one. No hate, no tea. All the love to the Knight family. Don't come for me. Please. But they definitely wouldn't approve of Canamania. And I hope they've never seen the sign. Oh well. They, like... There's so much I want to say that I can't. Just go watch Lou Nixon's YouTube channel. And I'm not saying I agree with everything Lou says. I just mean for context into that family. It was in Ohio. Oh, cool. Seems fitting. Did JCW ever come across the pond? I think I'd know about it if that happened. Yo, we got Effie's Big Gay Brunch before JCW. I mean, I feel like we could have them both together. I'm pretty sure Effie's pretty tight with them. This kid next door is screaming. Do you want to see my camera? That could be fun. You guys might not have seen this. So if you're like, where are you all the time, Elle? I'm here. Like this. Taking photos of your favourite celebs. And filming people and doing all sorts. So... This is what's been keeping me busy, and all my money, all the time. Oh, I know. Do I? I mean, I don't even have, like, my TV's not even connected to the wall. They have it on Apple TV? It's probably, like, on Fight or, like, one of them things as well. We cancelled even Netflix last year. Like, I don't have a single streaming service. And then we got Netflix back for, like, the Rumble. And I've had it ever since, and I just, I need to use it. I need to get my money's worth. So if any of y'all got Netflix recommendations that I could watch while I edit, I would be very grateful. But this is my baby. This is my baby. She's iconic. AX Sony, my book's on it. Please do, I'm all for it. If I can watch it on the Apple TV, my husband's going to come home and that'll be what I'll do today. I wanted to get out, but it's not very nice outside. At all. I should check my phone, actually. I messaged all my friends being like, let's hang out! What if one of them replies? It's a Saturday. They might not have work for once. It's hard because when I worked full-time, and... if you can even call it that, I used to start at 4 a.m, sometimes get home at 8 p.m, like 6 days a week. When my friends that work part-time or even more, like, didn't work at all, would text me and be like, can we hang out? I'm like, no, I have a job. Like, I used to feel like such a dick, and like, I used to get so frustrated at them. So now, when I want to hang out with my friends in the middle of the week, I'm like, please, if it's okay, is anyone not at work today? I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, I want to see my homies. I'm gonna buy a bath mat. It's gone quiet, my music. Not that it's back. Oh, city check. Yo, when was the last time we did a city check? If you don't know, I can see the city from up here in my office on the top floor. I mean, I can see it from downstairs too. And it looks fine. It's not raining, it's not sunny. A little cloudy, but not so dark. Is it Saturday? Yo, tomorrow, my grandpa, big up, not like the one you guys all know, but my dad's dad, bro turns 90. We're gonna have a big party. I'm talking M&S sandwiches. I'm talking the neighbours are coming. Woo! It's gonna be crazy. He gonna be popping the Guinnesses. This is Avi Dia. He's here. From the ECW. It's not even from ECW One Night Stand, this photo. Because it's the day he won the briefcase. But yes. And then all of these, someone was like, you gotta show me DVDs. I was like, these aren't just DVDs. These are obscure wrestling. That little son of a bitch. My husband told me he sold his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. How have I found a load of random ones here that he didn't put in? Darker Rule the Has. I guess he's selling them ones individually. Anyway, these are all his wrestling DVDs. Man's got a, like, when I met him and I went to his house and saw them all, they weren't organised like this or anything. So I was like, if I stay with this man, I'm going to spend a lot of time buying bookshelves. And that I did. That I did. But he's a professional. He's not. I can't really say much. My husband, the professional wrestler, Jack Bandicoot. A lot of them DVDs are Jack Bandicoot DVDs, like just old DVDs of his matches as well. But he just loves physical media. So do I. I don't know if any of you saw, I've been selling my record collection that I've had my whole life. Like, a lot of them records are older than me. And, I didn't realise how much money I had in records and how many had gone up in price. Like, that Enter Shikari record. And then 2 years passed by, they still had another turntable. Horrible. Horrible. Why would you get me to do that? That was horrible. I remember being like 16 and I really liked this guy in a band. And I showed my mom him on the TV and I'm like, oh, I to my house. We're like sat in the background smoking cigarettes. And I'm like, hey mom, this is XYZ. And she's like, oh my god, I've seen all your music. Oh, I love you. Oh, wow, you're so talented. And he's like, thanks. And then he just fucking put his ciggy in his nose and inhaled it that way. I was like, oh, you were doing so well. This is naughty. I don't know how to say this. Due to my ongoing health issues, it feels like every time, I know this is going to kill me, but every time I drink a coffee, I just throw up everywhere. Sorry, but, so the Red Bulls are keeping me going. That and a new duvet. I was like, yeah, I don't know if you've heard of the Scandinavian sleep routine method thing. I bought two fucking duvets, and we still both get under both duvets, and it is like the best night's sleep ever. There's like way too much duvet to the point that you can just wrap it in your legs and cuddle up all nice. And now I want to get back into bed. Really want to go do something. Got a few videos that I need to do. I've got to do a review for this cream of the crop. It's not necessary that I do it today, but I'd like to. I've already got makeup on, so and they were both great, so it'll be really nice and easy. And I filmed a bit of the Zoot yesterday, so I can always include that in. And then I've got like a load of YouTube videos I really need to do, like what they call Vices came out with a joystick like a few weeks ago, so I've been trialing that. The Nord amps, I've got 3 dry herb vapes from them to talk about. I've got some CBD that I've been using and testing, and the hash is definitely worth talking about, so I wanted to make a secondary video on that. A little list of things, and I want to do none of them. I want to go do other things. I want to go play with my friends and frolic in the I don't know. I think Folk Punk's at work. He's normally the best at replying. Folk Punk. Let's see. Working today? Just going out with him and his dog sometimes is like, really makes me feel like the start of summer. Like in Harrogate, where I used to live, you can go on this really nice long walk, and at the end there's a pub called the Gardener's Arms, and visually the pub's really nice, but it's a Sam Smith's pub, which are very like old age British pubs. Like, they don't accept cards, you're not allowed to swear in there, like there's signs everywhere saying no swearing. The joystick's great. I'll leave a lot for like the video, obviously. I really like it. I think there's a lot of innovative things about it that like just should have been thought about ages ago, like this leather thing. The caps screw off, which feels a lot safer, because I know my Hyperdyne would sometimes just fall off. I don't know if the top was misshapen. Yeah, I really like it. The only thing is I find these rubber rings, like, it doesn't really hold it together as much as I would like, so maybe it needs thicker grommets, but other than that, works great. The mouthpiece is way bigger than the Dynavaps, but somehow you don't get any Scooby snacks, and it's a more enjoyable hit. I think it could use a bit more, like, less air coming into it. I wonder if I turn the rubber, if I could literally just change that. I probably could. Yeah, maybe less air coming into it, because this cap, even when I'm carbing it, it doesn't, like, you know, if you hit a Dynavap, if you carbed it the whole way, just pulled it, it'd probably combust. This doesn't do that. Still lets enough air through. But I love the joystick. I love the size. We need to get Esther's tonight. I should write that down. Did that say something about the bath mats? Yeah. Need to go buy a bath mat, bro. 2. Because you pooped all over the other one, Mally. And then these Nordamp ones I've been really enjoying testing. Like, it's just nice to try a different electric dry herb vape. This one's really good. And then that Hammer one, I've used that over every other dry herb apart from my beautiful, what's this called? Adaptable. You adjust the caps on Dynavaps to fit, but what do you mean? Teach me. Let me grab one. This is the problematic one. So it's a Hyperdyne, but then it's got the thermal hypercap on. I've bent this so that it fits more, so it won't fall off anymore. But before, it just kind of popped straight off. I just bent it with some forceps while the lid was on it. You see them little divots? Kind of just put it in the divots. But I get Scooby snacks with this, and like here's the mouthpiece on the Hyperdyne. The left is the joystick, the right is the Hyperdyne. This side's the Hyperdyne, that side's the joystick. And you get really bad Scooby snacks with this, but none with this. And just this little fucking star's cool. And even if I were like, I love my Dynavaps as well, don't think this is me shitting on them, but I can use this leather thing with the Dynavaps too. I just think he should patent that before they do the same. I'm sure that it's not even the sense of like thinking, oh, let's use a tiny bit of leather and make it look pretty. It's just having something to be able to take the cap off while it's hot. So, because admittedly these are small chambers, and yes, you get a lot out of them, but some people that's not a big enough dose. And like even with my what's it called, the Venti, I need like a couple runs on that before I hit the right place I'm going, you know. This is right at the end of its life. 2 divots, push them with... That's exactly what I did. Okay, good. I used piercing forceps though. I did put a pair of pliers in my camera bag. I just thought you never know when you need a tool. What's to smoke next? I don't think I can survive a dab. Let's have a look at what extracts we've got in terms of making a nice hash roll or something. That's Tirani. I told Blaze Runner they need to stop with these pots. Need better pots. You can't, especially like when you upgrade your hash, don't leave behind the pot, man. This is fucking lovely. I can't remember what it is though. You need a new dry herb vape. Wait till my Nordamp video comes out, because honestly, I'm so impressed with that hammer. It needs cleaning, otherwise I'd do a rip on it right now. Do you want me to do? I'll do a rip on the Relic though, so you can see. Which is, I think this one's more expensive. Oh, it's still green. I just never used it. Did it not work? I feel like I hit it recently. I don't think I'd fill it and then not use it. Oh. Really tits and up. Okay. Yeah. Shitting up. Call me what you want. I've got to go into 240. I might die. It's pretty fast. They all have these glass mouthpieces. The hammer's one's quite a lot longer, but the hammer hits better than this to me. Oh no, yeah, the Starry 4 is really, really painful. I had it years ago and I think I probably got like 4 good highs out of it. You'll get so much more out of your bud if you get a better dry herb vaporizer. Even if you can, like, a second-hand Volcano is a good option as well. You don't need the hybrid. The whip is too harsh anyway. I just wouldn't recommend someone buys the Volcano or the hybrid, like, now. It's still quite far outdated. Same with the Mighty Plus. I think it's really bad that people suggest that still. It literally hurts to use. The Mighty Plus. It was as good as it got at the time. Owen's free. Should I call him? Can we play? But yeah, that, especially considering how much I cough, I'm a very, like, severe asthmatic. I cough pretty heavy at most things. To use that and be ripping it as hard as I was, as hot as it is, 240, and for me to not just die and whatever. And you know what? I hate it when I do this, because I see Troy from Troy and Jerry tweet all the time about vaping's better, you get all this out of it. And every time I get high off one of these, I'm like, oh, I actually feel higher. Use it every day with a whip. You are tougher than me, G. It hurt me so bad. But to be honest, I used to run the whip through like a little rig like this. It didn't need an adapter. The whip that came with it fit perfectly in there. And I just used to sit on the couch, I'd have the cable up and I'd pull on it through here. And that was my setup. Loved it. And I kept it that way all the way up until Like, I still kept it when I had the thermal twist, the ruby twist ball vape, but when I got my adaptable, which is like a wireless ball vape, I was like, I don't need the volcano no more. Like, if I wasn't as, like, if I had more space and didn't care about the desk space, I would have kept the volcano just for, like, having friends over and parties, because the balloons are so good for that. Love my adaptable. I might hit the relic again, you know. But now I hit it, I enjoyed it so much, I'm like, I kind of want to use this today. I don't want to make it really dirty. It's only like a tiny little glass. It's almost like a glass tip. It's not really that bad. And it came with like a really long glass tip-ish thing that I ended up using as a glass tip because I didn't have any clean ones. Is this also for this? No, okay, that's for the relic, I think. The other one, sorry, the hammer. This is the relic. I think, as well, if you just took a bit of ISO, give it a little spritz like you would your Puffco. Well, you wouldn't put ISO in, like, after every use, I wouldn't think. But, like, I'm just going to give it a little clean so it's ready. And should maintain it a bit better. I just don't want it to taste like ISO and try to dry it out. Like, it's the ISO we get from Amazon and stuff. Shit. Like, I get that I don't have any bottle that has a percentage label on. Is it worse than the alcohol you get, like, for a kosh cupboard at a warehouse? Because I swear when I worked in servers, like, the alcohol was so potent that if you just, like, ran it across a bit of metal and left it, it would just evaporate really quick. Whereas if I clean my bongs and shit, I find puddles of ISO everywhere. Woo! What should I wear then if I'm hanging out with Owen? He hasn't replied, so I can come through. Oh, I don't have any fuel. I will need to get fuel. Put the phone on loud. Find out far. I can't even ask what the damn weather is because the smart home doesn't work anymore because the internet's just been piss poor, so I even had to unplug the switch to get this to work. It says it's gonna snow. Fine. Not nice. Okay, big coat. I mean, that's... It looks... I just feel like I need to get out a bit. Especially if, like, tomorrow we'll literally just go... I'm gonna go to a camera fair in the morning. And then... What do you fancy doing? Whatever you want. I'll start heading over. Can go town, get food, go leave, go anywhere. Not out mine. You buy 99.8%, which is 5 litre. Oh, I'll have a look. I was just buy whichever one's cheapest. I don't think it's working out for me. But I swear when I didn't steal it from my old work, it used to be so much better. This hair was kind of like, just to look good on camera, maybe not to look good in person, but I'll have to do. I'll just go with the oversized look. These are, if anyone care, I don't think you guys care. You guys care about dry hair babes. I'm gonna fucking put these shoes on, which are like high AF ones, which I would never normally wear. But they're like stuzzy ones and they have shinies on, and I like shiny. I'm like a fucking magpie. And then I put this bike, like, let's call it bike chain. It's actually a neck chain, but it's barbed wire, and I don't know, I think I'm too, even though I dress like a 14-year-old boy, I feel like when I put like barbed wire neck chain on, I might look a bit too masculine for my liking. I don't want to look like I'm trying to beat someone up. shoes. I need to pack. It would be a shame to not bring my camera gear, wouldn't it? I should bring it. Bonjour. Listen, it's so nice to be on stream with you guys, man, and just fucking hang out and wake and chat. Really felt like a difference. I'm now noticing how 2 different colours these layers are. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. Fashion. And then camera. This is the bag I use for my camera. Yeah. Oh, that's my desk. You like it? Come with me. There we go. I just keep the fucking ND filters in here if you have a Osmo. It's good shit. I don't have a magic arm. I don't have a magic arm. And I think my ISO's getting delivered, but hopefully no one will steal a bucket of ISO. Pack my stuff. It's good to have a little brush, especially when you're out with like your medical stuff. I'm gonna take a tray. Got a couple of these Nordamp ones here that are really good. I'm gonna put some hash in a pot for my friend, because allegedly on Minecraft, because they love hash on Minecraft. This empty Jack Kush will do. Hash. What are you guys doing today? I keep forgetting it's Saturday. I keep thinking it's still the middle of the week. Can't have that much. Cause I love him. He's my buddy. I'm bringing the actual. Oh, you're not with me, are you? Bring in the Jack Kush as well. Gonna bring this vape, like I said. Need some of my favourite papers, which are the Elements Ultra Thin White Papers. I have a stockpile. I don't need this many, but good to have in there anyway. I'm stood on this, which is a mouse mat with my face on it. And we're gonna need plastic grinder. We're gonna need a lighter. Nell got this made for me for my 30th birthday. How cool is this? Can you see it? It says my name. It says my name. And then if we're dry herb vaping, I like to have something like a flour mill or something that has like a big catch in the bottom. Always good to have a tool. This tri-tool from Vices is my lifesaver. I use it for everything. When I first saw it, I was like, yay, I have a poker! But honestly, I use it for everything. And you can unscrew these and change them. So I was like, bro, we need brush heads for these. Because this is like a pack, like a damper packer. I don't use that, to be honest. Maybe good for portable hammer. God, yeah. She thinks. We will bring this as my pocket lighter. I can't see why I'd need a pair of AirPods. We'll pack for our day. I like choo over this to see what I'm missing. I like a rolling stand. I like a rolling stand wherever I go. I'm gonna take just this little pink plastic one. Roach cards. Didn't think of that, did I? And you know that if I ask my fucking friends from back home for roach cards, you know what they give me? The pack of the cardboard from the green filters. From the green papers. I don't want that. Let's see if we can make this hair look a bit more. No, what if I just... Oh, I'm not even going to do it. I'm only seeing the buddies. Be fine. I think I made it look short. Ow. I'll fix this. You guys don't need to worry about that. You're not worried. I am. Are we gonna do dabs today? Probably not. Probably not. So that is the Moonlight Haze packed and ready to go. I'm gonna take some medical paperwork anyway, just in case, you know, cover my bum, and I'll just pack up my camera bag. We have, this is all ND filters, things like that. Lights, these can probably hide in a side pocket. I'm trying to make it as light as possible on myself. Keep trying to decide between, like, this bag is not a camera bag. I had or have a huge camera bag, like with all the padding, but I just don't use it because it doesn't have enough space for all my stuff. And normally when I'm going somewhere with my camera, I'm also going with like shit to stay the night, or like, you know, my clothes, and yeah, it just wasn't working out. So I'm zipping, bro. I've got my retro cam, so you can do some old shots, and then this is a magnetic thing for the Osmo, which I thought, oh, this will go loads of places in my car. No, it doesn't. I do have a suction thing, which works. You didn't come here for camera gear, but I'm giving you the camera gear talk. Even though I've got spares everywhere, I always have spare audio cables, because what if mine broke? SD card adapter just in case footage is needed imminently, and spare SD cards. This lens should not just be sat in there. I'll wrap it in something like this. That's just a charger, that's fine. And now I've got the hiccups. That, metal glasses, all that shit in the top. Still gonna have to pack the Osmo, and I'm wearing one of the DJI Mic Frees. I don't know what they are. Mic Mini, I don't fucking know. I don't know. And then, can we make my lens a little happier here? Not ideal. It's already been off for repair once. Should have learnt a lesson. No. Must have something. Like, I own Stoner's Laundry. Do I have like a little pelly case in there? I have a load, but none with padding, I don't think. Microphone to auxiliary, or even like, sometimes I get sent pelly cases with PR. This is what I presume they are. Nah, I sent a CPU in one, like, that I sold someone to try and keep it safe. So I don't think, like, Icanese. That's a big pelly case. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. And I'm not going to do this all the way up, because I won't be able to reach it. I'm going to kiss you guys goodbye. I'm going to go do my thing with my friends. I appreciate hanging out with you this morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. I always love coming on here, and I'm starting to love it more every day. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and stay tuned for some more magic. I love you. I hope you have the best day ever. I don't know how to end the stream on this. Stream ending. That's the chestnut. That's the one.